Do you want to test your knowledge of space? Because we have just the right quiz for you. Let's get right into it. Which planet is known for its rings? Spot on if you guessed Saturn. What is our galaxy called? Did you guess option C? Then you're absolutely right. Which is the planet with the most moons? Jupiter is the right answer. The second largest planet in our solar system is... The correct answer is option A. What planet is known as the Earth's twin? Say hello to our planet's twin Venus. The natural satellite for Earth is known as... That was an easy one. Option B is the right answer. Approximately how old is the universe? The universe is 13.7 billion years old. The largest planet in our solar system is... Option B. Which planet is closest in size to Earth? It's none other than Venus. The smallest planet in our solar system is... The tiniest of planets is none other than Mercury. Enjoying the quiz? Make sure you like and subscribe. What is the name of the second largest planet in our solar system? Option C is the right answer. What is the name of the first manned mission to land on the moon? Any space enthusiast would know it's Apollo 11. What force keeps the planets in orbit around the sun? The same force that holds us to the ground, gravity. What is the main component of the sun? Hydrogen is the right answer. What is the term for a rocky body that orbits the sun but is too small to be considered a planet? Did you guess option B? You're absolutely right. The closest planet to the sun is... Mercury and the sun just happen to be very close neighbors. Which planet is known for its great red spot? None other than the great Jupiter. What is the hottest planet in our solar system? We sure wouldn't want to burn in Venus. The planet with the shortest day is... Option B. Which is the celestial body that orbits the Earth? Remember this when you see the moonlight shining down on you. The moon is a satellite is very significant to the Earth. The sun revolves around the Earth. That's so not true. Option B it is. The Earth is the third planet. True. The dwarf planet in our solar system is... Option C is the right answer. The moon changes shape. The moon doesn't change shape, it changes position. The least hot planet among the three options is... our very dear Earth. Neptune is bigger than the Earth. That's 100% true. The first person to walk on the moon is... none other than Neil Armstrong. Which galaxy is the Earth located in? The Milky Way galaxy. The sun is a... If you love space, we bet you got this one right. Option A. Like and subscribe if you got most of them right so far. What shape is the Earth? The Earth is a sphere. The main source of light for the Earth is... The sun is our main source of light. What do we call a group of stars that forms a pattern in the sky? Option A is correct. It's a constellation. What is the name of the fourth planet from the sun? Mars is the fourth planet. What is the name of Earth's natural satellite? The moon is Earth's natural satellite. That was an easy one. What do astronauts use to travel to space? It sure isn't a submarine. They use a rocket. Which planet is famous for its large storm called the Great Red Spot? Don't let the word storm fool you, it's money other than Jupiter. What do we call the path that a planet takes around the sun? Spot on if you guessed orbit. What is the main component of a comet? Comets are made mainly of ice. How many rings does Saturn have? Saturn has 9 rings in total. Which planet is known for having a very thin atmosphere? The planet with a very thin atmosphere is none other than Mars. Which planet has the nickname Evening Star? What a lovely nickname Venus has. What is the color of the sky on a clear day on Earth? We all love a clear blue sky. Which year was it that Neil Armstrong landed on the moon? Neil Armstrong walked on the moon back in 1969. What is the name of our star? The reason for our days being bright, the sun. The boundary between the Earth and outer space is called... And the right answer is option C. What do we call the study of stars, planets, and space? The study of space is none other than astronomy. What is the name of a planet known as the morning star? Venus is also known as the morning star. Which planet has the most extreme temperatures? Mercury is always too hot or too cold. The name of the belt of asteroids located between Mars and Jupiter is... Option C is the right answer. What do we call a shooting star? You'd be lucky to witness a meteor shoot across the sky. The largest moon of Jupiter is... Ganymede is the largest moon of Jupiter. Which planet is known for its blue-green color and large ice caps? The correct answer is option C. The time it takes for Earth to orbit the Sun once is about... It takes about 1 year for the Earth to orbit the Sun once. The famous telescope that orbits Earth and takes pictures of space is called... The Hubble Space Telescope is the famous one. What is the name of the smallest planet in our solar system? If you guess Mercury, you're a genius. What's the term used to describe the process of sending a human-made object into space? We launch our rockets. How many planets are there? Option B is the right answer. Pluto is not. Pluto is definitely not the hottest planet. Which of these does not describe Venus? And the correct answer is C. Enjoying the quiz much? Give this video a like and subscribe to our channel before we get into the hardest level yet. The approximate distance from the Earth to the Sun is... 93 miles is the right answer. Which is the planet with the highest mountain in our solar system? Mars is home to Olympus Mons, the tallest volcano. What kind of gas is found on Mars? If you guess option C, you're absolutely right. The spacecraft first to reach the interstellar space is... The right answer is option A, Voyager 1. What is the brightest star in the night sky? The right answer is option B. Pluto is the only dwarf planet in our solar system. Pluto is most definitely not the only dwarf planet in our solar system. How many moons does Neptune have? If you guessed option B, you're an absolute genius. Which planet is known as the windy planet? The windy planet is none other than Neptune. What is the name of the closest star system to the solar system? The correct answer is option A. The first artificial satellite launched by humans is... Sputnik 1 was the first ever artificial satellite. The surface temperature of the sun's core is... And the right answer is option C. Which is the largest asteroid in the asteroid belt? The answer is the one and only Ceres. How long does it take for light from the sun to reach the Earth? It takes about 8 minutes. Which planet rotates like the Earth? The correct answer is Mars. The first American astronaut to orbit Earth is... the one and only John Glenn. What element is the most abundant in Earth's atmosphere? Nitrogen is the correct answer. Which planet is known for its rings? That was an easy one. Option C. What do you call a star that suddenly gets brighter? Option A, for the wind. Which planet is tilted on its side? That planet is none other than Uranus. The term for the point in an orbit closest to the Earth is... Option B. How many dwarf planets are officially recognized in our solar system? Option A. There are 5 recognized dwarf planets. Which moon is the largest in our solar system? The correct answer is option B. The most abundant element in the universe is... Option C. Hydrogen. What is a black hole? The correct answer is option B. Which planet has the longest day in our solar system? Venus has the longest day. The first human-made object to land on another planet is... Option C, Venera 7. Earth is the only planet to support life. We're sure you got this one right. That is absolutely true. How much of the Earth is covered in water? Option C is the right answer. How many natural satellites does the Earth have? The right answer is option A. Which planet rotates in the opposite direction of other planets? Comment down the answer below. How many of these did you get right? Feel free to let us know in the comment section below. If you enjoyed this quiz, don't forget to smash that like button and subscribe to our channel to stay notified for more interesting quizzes.